Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Computer Tips and Programming. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the data types, and till now you already know about the class objects, static key, string buffer, string loader, and many more important topics which are related to your you can say related to your interviews and related to your live task also whenever you will start live task. Okay, so let's start for data types. And data types, already you know some data types, and today I will tell you about all the data types which are going to use, and I will discuss only those important data types which are always you need to know. Okay, so first of all, before going to start, we need to know what is the data types. And before this, you need to know variables. But means whatever variables you are using in your Java task, okay, any programming language, you are using variables. Basically, what variables do? Variables basically store the data for some time, and those data which are assigned to variables, these have some different types, like some integer type variable, string type variable, okay, decimal type variable. These all are the data types. Okay, means whatever variable we are using, all the variables means we are assigning some data to the our variables, and those variables assigning data means in a particular way, like in decimal way we are assigning Boolean and all things. Okay, so let's start. And here we will know about the data items. I just tell you about what is data type. So a particular kind of data item as defined by the value it can take. Okay, and then the primitive, there are the two type of data types, like primitive and non-primitive. What are the primitive and non-primitive? We will know. Primitive includes like byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, and char. I think maybe you know familiar with the boolean, and maybe you are familiar with the char also. Okay, long also, int also. And non-primitive, what are those? And non-primitive are the string, array, and classes. So why we are using two type of data type, like primitive, what are their use, and why they have defined in that way? Okay, after all, they all are the data types and they assign with the variables, because primitive data type has a fixed length, a limited length. Means they can cover up data, means we can assign some data to the variable in a fixed length. That's why we have defined those in primitive data types. And non-primitive, they don't have limitation of any length. Okay, so you will know about, like you know the int. Okay, we have used int many times. You have used in string also. So integer has some fixed length. Okay, but string has no fixed length. We can assign string as much possible. Okay, same like other also, like byte, short, int, everyone has a fixed length, but no need to just mug up these things. Only you need to know that they have the fixed length. If they will not work on it, we will go for long. Like if you are defining some like integer value, okay, as an integer. Okay, if that integer is a very long integer and it's not assigning to the int, so we will go for the long value. Okay, so you can see it here, I have just written some length also, like their range also. So no need to mug up these things, only need to know, only need to understand those things. Okay, that is enough to understand. Okay, so how like you can see here, I have assigned, I will show you on two example also. Like you can see the byte minus 128 to 127, so minus 12 is assigned here, so it can take. If I will assign this one like it's a minus 28, okay, it's a range, a starting range. Okay, so if I'm assigning here minus 129, it will show error to you. Okay, because it cannot take out of minus 128. If I'm assigning here minus 128, it will okay for it. Okay, same for others also, like they all have the fixed length and fixed range. And why we are using some like integer like this way, long like this way. Okay, so whenever you are using integer, okay, this is okay. If just think you are writing something like you are increasing its length 99999. Okay, just see here it show the error. I'm just because no need to mug up this thing, so I'm just going in that way. No need to, I will not go through this mug up and all, just see one time for understanding purpose, that's enough. So here this is showing wrong. Okay, so if I will pass it here like L, okay, and I will pass it here long, error will gone, automatic error will gone. Okay, you can see it, error gone. So you understand, if I am typing some integer value more than required, means out of the limitation of the integer, so we need to pass the long. How long will pass? We will pass L value in the last of the integer. Okay, and we will assign this one as a long instead of integer. Okay, so this is the way to understand. Okay, so in that way you can go for all the things also, like see here we are defining integer here. If you need to define the decimal values, because whenever you will go for the task or you will go for the some data types, okay, then most of the time there are decimals values are coming. If you are doing project for malls or something, okay, you are taking data from there and assign transferring the data, these things. So that time we require decimal value also, float value also, okay. So you need to know that how we are passing the float value, how we are passing the decimal value. For float we are writing the f, for decimal value we are writing the d, okay. Because if I will write here, okay, dot 00 also, it will show error to us. So how we can remove these things, okay. So I can write here d, okay, and I will pass here, instead of sort I will pass here double, and error will go, okay. So now you understand how we are passing. So this is the way to pass all the data types, okay. And it's very easy also. And for character also, you can see if I am typing here more than one character, like I am typing here b, it will show error. So it can take only one character at a time. If I am typing here c, again it will show error. If I am removing a, error will go, okay. So these are the way. And for this also, like a boolean is very important to know, okay. So boolean only can take two type, either true or false, okay. If false is here, okay, if I am typing here true, it will take true also. If I am typing something else like yes, it will show error, because it cannot take more than this. Only it can take two, true or false, okay. So I am writing here true, it's okay for it, because this is a boolean type, okay. And then string can take as much you want, like there is no limitation. If I will pass here this much space, it will not show error to you, okay. So this is a string, and that's why this is a non-primitive, because there is no length required, okay. So these are the some basic data types you need to know only for understanding purpose. No need to mug up these things, just only one time go and that's enough. And even we are developers, I am doing from long time that developing work, okay, that software development, but I never mug up these things, only just understanding purpose. Whenever integer will not take, I will go for long, that's all, finish. I don't mug up how much length we need to pass, and even an interviewer will not also ask to you like what is the length and all, okay. So that's okay. And now come to the next, like a boolean. I told you about the boolean, okay. And in next video I will discuss some another another important data type also. So let's go for the boolean. In boolean I told you like we are assigning only true or false value, okay. So I created one boolean, and that the variable is a my bool, okay, and the my bool value is assigning true. So if I will print it here, okay, it will give the true here. Same as for here, false also. And same like if directly in this way also you can assign like your boolean variable name, okay, and this is the true value, same as this is the false value, okay, and you can print it here in that way. And okay, and see here if or some another conditions is available to use it, like if you are assigning integer x equal to 10, integer y equal to 9, if x is greater than y, okay, so x is greater than y, that's true, so it will give the true, otherwise it will give the false also, okay. So system.out.println x is greater than y, it will print to you, okay, and it will go for the system.out.println x is greater than y, it will return the true value to you, okay, because we know that 10 is greater than y, okay. And now if I am passing some here values which is not feasible here, it will give the false also, okay. If I am writing x is greater than y, it will go for the check your inputs, like I have written here one condition, check your inputs, it will go for that also. If z equal to 10 I am assigning, okay, so how we will just print it here, like z equal to 10, so this will give the true answer to you, okay. And same as for age also, like integer age is 25, okay, my age is 25, voting age is 18. So if age is greater than equal to voting age, that system dot old enough to vote, it will give the old enough to vote, means I can, otherwise it will give the not old enough to vote. So let's run this one, and these are the basic things for understanding purpose only, no need to mug up and all. And you can just practice and understand. Whenever you go for the live task, you will get that how we have to use and everything, these things, okay. So you can see here first true we got, because we pass here true value, okay, this one is true value, okay. Second we got the false, because we pass the false value. And again we are getting like is Java fun, we have type here is true, Java fun is true, so we are getting true. Is fish tasty, we are passing false here, so it's false giving here. Same as for x is greater than y equal to true, okay, because we have passed x is greater than y here, it's giving this one, okay. For z is equal to 10, okay, this is fine, it's giving proper answer to us, okay. and same for the like true, and Z is equal to and old enough to vote. Okay, if I will change some details, and you can see here the what are the things I am getting. So if I am passing here 19, okay, if I am passing here something else like you can pass it here 101, and if I am passing here some values like my age is, okay, I am passing here 15, and you can see it here what are the outputs will come. So let's run this one, run as Java application, and see here, okay, check your inputs, because it's going for another condition, that's why it's asking to check your inputs. Okay, Z is equal to 10, false. Okay, because we have assigned here Z equal to 10, but we are assigning here Z equal to 1001. Okay, so it's giving false to us. And same as for not old enough to vote, because I have just decreased the age, okay, less than 18, so it's not going for. So why I have just told this condition, because this condition you are going to use in your live task also. Okay, they will give some conditions to you, either true or false, you have to go, and whenever you will go for the live task you will understand these things. So just understand these things, that's enough to understand. Okay, and just best of luck for your next career, because whenever you go for the interview, this will ask the question, they will ask you from these things. Okay, so give the proper answer, and all the best, take care, bye bye.